Our story begins on a cat-shaped planet next to Earth, and on this planet there's a species of tiny kittens who live in bananas, called Bananyas. Shortly after White Bananya and his friends wake up, the volcano behind them erupts, and for whatever reason, every time this happens, shooting stars called meteors always rain down presents from Earth. And this one has blessed them with lots of snacks, but they are mature enough to take the snacks home to ask Grandpa Bananya if they have permission to eat them. Grandpa gives them permission to get diabetes, and they dig in, but they get surprised by the tabby Bananya screaming and breathing fire. Black Bananya is confused, but continues eating and is completely fine. He passes the snack to the White Bananya, who also suffers the same painful consequences. He wonders what's wrong, but then sees there's wasabi in the middle of the snack. He doesn't have very high IQ, so he munches it again and gets the same punishment. But then, the housemaid Bananya has an idea. She shoves the entire wasabi snack down Grandpa's throat and takes great pleasure in watching him suffer. Later, White Bananya heads outside and he sees a meteor fall from the sky and hit a banana. It falls to the ground and a cute female banana with droopy ears pops out. White Bananya instantly falls in love and starts smooching her in an attempt to raise her up. We then cut to Flower Bananya watering her garden, and she notices White Bananya hopping by, but when she sees his cute new girlfriend, she also falls in love with her and has a lesbian experience for the first time in her life. We cut again to two police Bananyas who also notices White Bananya and his girl in the distance, and for absolutely no reason, they decide to arrest the both of them. Seems like police brutality isn't only a problem in the human race. White Bananya is shitting himself, but as soon as the police sees his cute girlfriend, they also fall madly in love and start smooching her without asking for consent. White Bananya gets up to save his girl from the creeps. Wait, never mind, he's joining in with them, and that's when she gets pissed and tells them that she will expose their creepy behavior on TikTok and get them cancelled. But then she realizes that she still somewhat enjoys male attention, so she tells them that they can only simp from a distance without physical contact. This is a great example of setting healthy boundaries. Later at night, the couple got caught out in the rain. They stumble across a big metal structure in the forest and decide to go inside for shelter. The place looks like some sort of science laboratory, and after they step inside, the door behind them suddenly slams shut like every cliché horror movie we've ever seen. The Bananyas are frozen with fear, then a terrifying figure appears behind them and they run for their lives. White Bananya somehow picked up Droopy Ears with his tiny little arm and carried her to another room like a true gentleman. In this room, another terrifying creature approaches them and they take off running again. They try opening different doors, but inside every room, there are those creatures waiting to scare the living daylights out of them. Eventually, they have nowhere else to run and it seems like they are about to become someone's next meal. But then, it turns out these creatures are actually quite friendly and even helps dry them off from the rain. It turns out this is the lab of scientist Bananya, and he has friendly zombie Bananyas as assistants. They bring the couple snacks, but also likes to scare them for fun. Scientist Bananya says it's just a prank, bro. The next day is when things really start getting interesting. A new meteor fall to the ground, and this one blessed them with a spinning globe. The Bananya couple notices that it looks exactly like the blue planet up above, and they are very intrigued, so they bring the globe to Grandpa for more information, but Grandpa falls asleep. The housemaid, however, was helpful enough to find them a book about planet Earth, and the Bananyas are amazed by the pictures they see. White Bananya starts dreaming of having adventures on the new planet and flying in a plane, but he suddenly wakes up and now ponders if somehow he can make his dream of traveling to Earth become reality. The next day, the couple finds a star-shaped wand in the river and brings it home to show Grandpa, who gets very excited. Grandpa tells them that they have found a magic wand that belongs to the legendary Rainbow Bananya. They get ecstatic to find this out and travel down the river to try and find the Rainbow Bananya to give her wand back. They reach a tall mountain and find a colorful cave. They go inside and stand on a platform which eats them in the air, and they luckily land on a roller coaster which brings them out of the mountain and into the clouds. And once the roller coaster ride finishes, they find themselves right in front of the legendary Rainbow Bananya, and it looks like she's not single. White Bananya got so thrilled he almost forgot that he was supposed to return her wand. Rainbow Bananya was so happy that she got her wand back that she decided to use her magic to grant White Bananya one wish. White Bananya told them he wished to go to planet Earth, and with a wave of her magic wand, he was sucked up in a giant tube slide and his dream actually became reality. Droopy-eared Bananya was flabbergasted that her boyfriend just disappeared to another planet, and she's worried that he might cheat on her with other extraterrestrial cute girl Bananyas. While White Bananya is just chillin' on top of a tall building, he looks around to see that this is exactly like those pictures he saw in the book. He slides 1,000 feet down to the ground and then gets crushed to death by someone's shoe. Psych, he is still alive and well. Meanwhile, droopy-eared Bananya is crying. All the other Bananyas are around comforting her, but the scientist Bananya actually has a plan. Back on Earth, White Bananya meets an Earth cat for the first time and he shits himself. He got jump scared into a random woman's handbag and got carried away. He gets a free tour of the city and his eyes light up when he sees a store selling bananas covered in chocolate. Maybe he wants to become a chocolate-covered banana himself one day, who knows? But he eventually ends up on a train where he fell asleep. Back on the cat planet, droopy-eared Bananya is also getting ready for space travel. And she doesn't even need magic hacks, she's doing it totally legit Elon Musk style with the help of scientist Bananya. White Bananya wakes up to find himself in someone's house and he sees a bowl full of bananas. He gets a closer look and is shocked to see them moving. It turns out that there are in fact Bananyas on Earth as well and he is very happy to make new friends. Part 1 of the story ends with droopy-eared Bananya flying to Earth to make sure her boyfriend doesn't cheat. The sequel of Bananya starts by introducing us to a bunch of new Bananya friends who serve little to no purpose to the story. First we find out that our OG White Bananya's name is literally just Bananya. Which is weird because that's equivalent to naming your child human, but anyways. We also have Black Bananya, Mackerel Bananya, and Tabby Bananya who has a crush on Yako, who they nicknamed Madonna, which is a total insult to Yako as she's way cuter than Madonna. But anyways, Yako doesn't like Tabby Bananya back, instead she likes the long-haired Chad Bananya in the distance. We also have the Bananya bunch, the baby Bananya who sleeps a lot, and Daddy Bananya who reads on the kitchen top. And suddenly they all scatter as they hear someone at the door, but Daddy Bananya risks getting seen to go hide the baby instead of abandoning it. A good example of positive masculinity that modern fathers need to learn from. Later, we see Bananya rubbing his face on the TV screen because he loves big chocolate bananas, but he gets scared away by Godzilla, and on the ground he encounters a mouse. His cat instincts tell him to attack the mouse, but he calms down when the mouse gives him a cookie as a peace offering. And just like that, they become the best of buddies until Tabby Bananya comes along and chases the mouse away. Bananya sees this and feels his cat instincts returning and he goes into attack mode as well. After chasing the mouse, Tabby Bananya takes a cookie and gives it to his crush Yako for Riz. Yako then takes his cookie and gives it to Chad Bananya because she only goes for top 1% alphas. If this moment doesn't red pill Tabby, then I don't know what will. As Tabby is plotting his villain arc, Bananya and 3 others find an open fridge and they jump inside to find all sorts of delicious snacks. Yako is being a ballerina, Chad Bananya is being a Chad, and Daddy Bananya is using the eggs as a back massager. The Bananyas soon gets very cold and 3 of them jump out of the fridge, leaving Daddy Bananya to suffer from hypothermia all by himself. Bananya went back in the woman's handbag to warm up, but got carried to a supermarket. He jumps on a bunch of bananas and meets Hindu Bananya, who offers him curry that's way too spicy. He also encounters blonde Bananya, but remembers that his girl is on her way to whoop his ass if he cheats, so he backs off. He then gets thrown by an octopus into the sweets section. He got so excited to be surrounded by sweets that his tail starts sticking out, looking very sus. Then he sees that the woman is leaving, so it's time to go home. Later at night, Bananya and Mackerel wanted to go on a midnight adventure. WTF is that? And they are joined by Yako too. As they hop along, they don't realize they are followed by a spooky dark figure. Yako and Mackerel gets frightened when they see a shadow of a giant monster. Psych. It's just Bananya, and Yako whoops him for scaring her while they are still being followed. They eventually stop and seize the dark figure and they run for their lives. Bananya trips and falls like every blonde chick in a horror movie and it seems like his life is over, but it gets revealed that it was Black Bananya all along. Black Bananya wasn't invited to the next bathroom party where Daddy Bananya is using an electric razor as a vibrator, and the other Bananyas are wasting toothpaste and shampoo for fun. While everyone is in the sink, Bananya turns on the water and everyone starts sinking. With quick thinking, Bananya uses an electric cord to pull them up and everyone is cleaned. Later, as Bananya is taking a nap on the porch, a mouse comes out of the bushes and starts tormenting him. Seems like the mouse has a death wish and forgot what happened last time. Then another Bananya from the neighbors jumps over the fence and wants to wake up Bananya to play. Here it seems like Bananya is awake, but he is actually sleepwalking and is somehow swinging his arms while unconscious, and the neighbor joins him for fun. Bananya then accidentally uppercuts the neighbor Mike Tyson style and knocks him into the shadow realm. That's when Bananya actually wakes up to find the neighbor sleeping on the porch, so he joins him and goes back to sleep too. The next day, the woman seems to be preparing for a birthday party, but she gets a phone call and walks away. That's when the Bananyas hiding under the table come out to play. they jump on the cake and squeeze chocolate everywhere. As Bananya is unraveling a happy birthday banner, he bumps into one of the bunch and falls in the chocolate. This is when Bananya realizes that he finally accomplished his dream of becoming a chocolate-covered banana. As the woman comes back to the kitchen, she is surprised to find that the place has been nicely decorated, and the show ends with Bananya hiding in the cake.